I don't care. I've been cheating on my husband with a much younger married man we both know, and it's been going on now for well over 3 years. I can't say I love the other man in my life, but I can say I love the cheating, and I love the relationship. But honestly, the thing I've discovered I love the most is the fact that I'm so good at cheating, and that my husband is so unbelievably clueless about my adultery. It makes me feel powerful over my husband and over my lover. I know you love him. So my wife and I had been married for 18 years. I filed for divorce because we had started doing things to hurt each other. She's been saying that I was cheating on her for years. Finally, one day, I did cheat on her with a man in our house. Later on, I realized that she has been cheating on me throughout our marriage. She keeps on bringing up that she didn't cheat. Now we're trying to work things out again. And she had been fucking this guy. She says she doesn't have feelings for him, but they were friends before they fucked. She keeps on guilting me with this girl I was banging. It's messed up. She doesn't realize I know why she acts guilty. It's because she is. Can't stop it. I can't stop. I just can't stop. I can't stop myself from cheating. I don't get why chicks get so mad over me cheating. Like, shit, we ain't married, so why are you acting out? I cuss my girlfriends out. I never hit them, but they make me think about it. I am in a relationship with a white girl. Usually, they're willing to have sex and not care if you cheat. This one is full of shit. She got a smaller ass than my 11-year-old sister. I don't know why I like her. Something always draws me back to her after I cheat, or it makes me feel bad that I did cheat. She calls me a man whore because of all the girls I slept with, and knowing most of them were her friends. I just can't stop. I never felt this way before. All my life, I never gave a fuck about what my girlfriend thought of me. I just knew she better let me fuck her or I'm out. But it's like a maze in this relationship. Even when I find my way out the maze somehow, I find my way back inside for another round. I don't need your comments if they're full of shit. Thanks. I cheated on my husband. I cheated on my husband more than one time. And for the past year, I was seeing another man and have ended it. I've even cheated on him a few times before we got married. I feel really bad about it. He caught me once, and I lied about having sex with the guy. I know it was wrong and feel really bad about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I love my husband with all my heart, and he's very good to me and sweet, but we just don't have sex a lot anymore, and he just never wants to do much of anything. Am I that bad of a person? I feel like such a bitch, and I never want to cheat again on him. I'm a liar, and I can't have him know. I want to leave my husband, but he is a wonderful man. Although he has serious financial problems, deep in my heart, I know they can be fixed. The real problem that I haven't told him is that I have cheated on him 14 times. I'm like a female version of Tiger Woods. He knows only about one time that I've cheated. I know he can't forgive me. I can't forgive me either. I tell him I need to leave him to find myself, but realistically, I've been unfair to him, and I know that if I stay, I will continue to cheat on him. I've had a very rough sexual past. I know I need to seek therapy because my addictions to sex are too much for me to handle at this point. I just wish there was a way to just go without having to hurt him or explain too much. I think I'm a homewrecker. I know he's in a relationship, and he has been for 4 years, but he isn't happy with her, and he's only with her so he's not alone. He's a good bit older than me, but I feel a big connection, and he says he feels it too. He's told me he loves me, and he wants to be with me, and I can see myself being happy with him, but I don't want him to keep cheating on his girl who has no clue about his newfound feelings for me. But I'm also curious to see if he'd cheat on me. 4 years is a long time to be with one person. And yeah, would he cheat on me if the next best thing came, if he finds it so easy to say that he would leave his other girl? Half of me wishes I never met him, but another half of me does depend on him a good bit for comfort in that connection. Not happy about it, but it's what I have. My wife cheated on me when we were married just 1 year, and she became pregnant. We later had 2 kids on our own. Even though she was wild and selfish when she was young, she became super religious, not spiritual, religious, later in life. She never asked for forgiveness for having me raise someone else's child, and no one else ever knew about it, so it was a lie. My revenge on her is cheating whenever I can, and she can do nothing about it. Without a condom. My husband is a wonderful man. Over all things, he's understanding. He forgave me the first time I cheated, and the second time, he told me not to worry, but asked me to be open with him about my needs. He never uses condoms. He simply pulls out. The only times when I fully enjoy sex is when a man finishes inside me, and that's why I cheated. I love it. I can't help it. God help me, I just love it. I love to cheat, so I do it every chance I get. I cheat on my husband constantly, and he has no fucking idea. I just love the sex, and I adore all the attention. I can't get enough. I will never get enough, and the more time that passes, the more of it I want. I cheated, so what? I cheated on my wife of 18 years twice. First time in 2002 with a very pretty cashier from Target, whom I met in the parking lot pushing carts. And second time in 2008 with an older dental assistant who was in rebound after a divorce. Neither one was a real relationship. Both were very short-term affairs. Blame me if you want. I don't really care. I cheated, so what? Cheat. I've cheated on my partner, not because I don't love them, but because they were doing things that made me doubt the stability of our relationship. As past relationships were getting in the way, the random sex with familiar strangers didn't fill the void that was missing in the relationship. I feel bad about it all. I am clean and no longer cheat. Our relationship is better and getting better every day, and so is the love. I'm gonna marry a cheating woman that cuckolds me. I love my fiance, but she constantly cheats and flirts, and I'm sure she's fucking her guy friends. She's cuckolded me twice with her ex, and now I'm happily looking forward to us getting married. I am sure once we're married, she will cheat more and probably fully cuckold me. I'm too submissive to stop it from happening. I wish she was honest about it, but I guess she doesn't respect me enough to be honest with me. So I guess I will just be a good beta cuckold and let her lead me to the altar. Chain myself to her ankle so she can fuck who she wants while I provide for her and kiss her ass forever. Cheating wife. I have barely been married a year and have already cheated on my husband. He is my best friend and I do love him, but he just can't satisfy me sexually. The person I cheated with is an ex, and well hung, as well as very talented in the bedroom. My confession is that I did not feel guilty. Is it wrong to feel that my husband should take more interest in my pleasure? Cheated on my girlfriend after 2 years. I cheated on my girlfriend, and I got caught. I feel like shit, but I'm also mad too. Not because I got caught, but because I feel like this could have been avoided. I have stressed to her my importance of sex and how much I feel it's important. I gave a lot of myself throughout the whole relationship. I was used, I feel. We have sex, and I would get her off multiple times, and I will come later on my own, or not at all sometimes. I brought this up so many times, and I was wanting something out of her. I wanted to get fucked. I wanted to feel wanted for once. I treated this girl so good she wouldn't have ever suspected me to cheat. After 2 years of trying to explain my needs and getting disappointed over and over, and she changed her work schedule to 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., I started going out on my own. I would go hang out with female friends of mine, and I explained my situation, and all of them were amazed that I was going through it, because on the surface, our relationship seemed ideal. After 2 nights in a row of not getting off, and she simply says, "Oh, I feel bad you didn't come," but right after she's snoring, I felt so angry. Am I wrong to feel this way? I know cheating is wrong. I've labored at her home, put in a furnace of half price. I was used by her often. I did it because I loved her. But I mean, wouldn't you want to pleasure someone who bent over backwards for you? The girl I cheated with said she would love for someone to do that. Is this okay? I cheated on my girlfriend, the love of my life. It was only for a small, brief happenstance at night, but nonetheless I cheated with an ex of mine, whom we both thought we were over each other. We both stopped and agreed it was wrong. I left shortly thereafter and told my girlfriend right away. It killed me to see her in pain, but she agreed to give us another go. I've never seen problems in cutting for a reason, and this seemed like a good one. I cut the word loyalty onto my left arm and the word cheater on my right. I've always responded to physical punishment better mentally, so this seems fitting. I've made up my choice to repeat this every 7 days to make it semi-permanent. Is it okay that I don't find a problem with this? That injuring myself has always granted a better response from myself mentally? It helps me recognize what I've done wrong and to understand I need to stop. I hate my boyfriend. He's disgusting. He cheats. He thinks I don't know, but he does. We're having a baby, and I couldn't be more disconnected from him. He hides everything, but goes through everything of mine. If I were to cheat on him, he would probably kill me, and that's not a joke. He makes me miserable, to the point that I wish I would have never met him. He's a liar about everything, including who he is. He likes to hit women and intimidate them into doing what he wants, because he's not man enough to really take care of a woman the way he should, and now I'm just stuck. Splatted revenge. My ex-girlfriend, Brittany, paid me back for cheating on her. If you consider me performing a certain oral act on another guy as cheating, I showed up at her apartment, and Brittany and her friend Kiara approached me. Kiara suddenly yanks my sweatpants down around my ankles, revealing my silk thong undies. I bent over to grab my pants, and that's when Brittany pulls a huge cream pie from behind her back and quickly splats the pie in my face, very firmly. That sent me flying back right on my ass, really hard. I was totally shocked and just sat there. Brittany and Kiara gave each other a high five, and then Kiara grabbed my pants and pulled them off, and they ran away. I got up, rubbed my sore ass, and walked back to my car in my thong. I was so embarrassed. Got even with my evil, cheating wife. She's a cheating bitch, but I'm still here because of my 2 kids. I caught her cheating on me several times. Each time she begged for forgiveness, then went on and still fucked the other guy. My revenge? I now have 3 children with 2 other women. Is a happy ending cheating? I moved to a new state and was really lonely, so I just started going to massage parlors to be touched, and soon happy endings happened, and I really liked it. I kept going for a year, and now it's a bit of a fetish. I have a girlfriend now, but I still want the massage and happy ending. Shit, I'll even please myself as long as I have that tease and suspense of possibly getting a happy ending. The fact of being naked and a stranger massaging me and causing me to be aroused is a turn-on, but I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend. Is beating yourself off in front of someone cheating? My boyfriend cheated, so should I put a mousetrap on his dick? My boyfriend cheated on me, and recently we had dealt with some mice. So I was putting some of the traps away since no more mice were being caught, when I remembered some videos where a girl puts a mousetrap on a guy's dick as they sleep. Now we actually have rat traps, which I believe are stronger. Since I found out he's cheating, I've wanted to leave, but I want to get him back before I do. So my plan is to put a trap, or one for each ball, on him while he's asleep, then yell at him and leave. He sometimes gets violent, so I feel like this is also good for my safety in trying to leave him, since otherwise he might try to stop me or hit me. I know that he has hit some of his previous girlfriends. So should I do this? And if not, what are some other funny plans to get him back? Turning lesbian. I recently broke up with my boyfriend of about a year. I caught him cheating on me, and after we broke up, he admitted to cheating on me with about 40 women. It came as a huge shock because he was always a sweet, kind-hearted guy. I'm college educated, loving, kind, and never had problems getting male attention. He's about 100 pounds overweight, balding, and constantly unemployed. I love him, but I also thought he was lucky to have been dating me. Since the breakup, I'm thoroughly disgusted with all men. If this guy, who seemed to be the nicest guy, was able to be so hurtful and deceiving, who's to say a guy who is better looking isn't going to pull the same shit, or worse? I have never been with a woman, nor considered myself remotely bisexual, but I can't ever imagine being in a relationship with a man again. Karma. I cheated on my then boyfriend about a year ago. I sent my friend nudes. I felt so bad that I broke up with him because he deserved better than slutty old me. Then, 6 months later, I found the perfect guy. I promised myself I would not cheat and would be 100% involved in a relationship. Last week, he dumped me out of the blue. Yesterday, I found out it was because he was fooling around with another girl behind my back. Karma is a bitch. My hatred. Years ago, my mother used to be a massage therapist. She cheated on my father with her boss's husband. This completely tore my family apart. My older brother and sister dropped out of high school, and my sister became addicted to oxycodone. We lost contact with my mother for over 6 months and didn't hear anything. Since then, things have settled over the years, and my mother is no longer with him and is with a good, honest man. Though by learning about a period of time when my girlfriend and I were not together after she left me, she told me that she was with another guy for a short while, and this led me to discover that the man who my mother cheated on my father with is responsible for what happened. But I don't know who he is, but if I ever meet him, I will kill him.